Assalamu alaikum viewers and welcome back with the new video. Guys, today we discuss lesson number 16 of the principle of marketing. The topic number 1 is strategic planning. The process of developing and maintaining a strategic fit between the organization goal and capability and its changing marketing opportunity is called strategic planning. This is the simple definition of strategic planning. Next, address changing environment and consumers. Developed share goals within organization. Address competitive threat to anticipate the futures. Determine actions that are needed to achieve objectives. Strategic planning is mainly of three types. Number 1, strategic planning. Major activities in strategic planning process include developing the company's goals and plans. Typically, strategic planning focuses on long-term issues and emphasizes the survival, growth, and overall effectiveness of the organizations. Strategic planning process graphically. Getting start, number 1. Number 2, environmental scan. Number 3, SWOT analysis. Number 4, vision, mission, strategic goals. Number 5, objectives, task matrix. And number 6, implementation and alignment. Number 2, tactical planning. Tactical planning is concerned with translating the general goals and plan developed by strategic managers into objectives that are more specific and activities. These decisions or tactics involve both a shorter time horizon and coordinations of resources. Number 3, operational planning. Operational planning is used to survive the core operations of the organizations. It is directly involved with non-management employees implementing the specific plans developed with tactical managers. This role is critical in the organizations because operational managers are the link between management and personnel. Corporate level. Corporate level strategy, stability strategy, expansion strategy, retrenchment. The characteristics of the strategic plan. Strategic plan consists of developing a company mission to give it directions, objectives, and goals to give it means and methods from accomplishing its missions. Business profiles to allow management to utilize all facts of the organizations and functional plans to carry out daily operations from the different functional disciplines. Since most companies are interested in growth, this chapter explores several growth alternatives within the context of strategic planning and portfolio analysis. The product market expansion guide shows four avenues for growth: market penetrations, market development, product development, and diversifications. Many companies operate without formal plans. However, formal plans can provide many benefits. Strategic planning process. It is defined as a process of developing and maintaining a strategic fit between the organization's goal and capabilities and its changing market opportunities. Number 1. Strategic planning sets the stage for the rest of the planning in the firm. Number 2. There are 4 steps to the strategic planning process. A. Starting a clear company mission. B. Setting supporting company's objectives. C. Designing a sound business portfolio. D. Planning and coordinating marketing and other financial strategies. Defining the company's business and missions. An organization exists to accomplish something. When management senses that the organization is drifting, it is time to renew its research for purpose by asking, what is our business? Number 2, who is our customer? Number 3, what do customer value? Number four, what should our business be? The first step in the strategic planning process is defining the company mission. Number one, a mission statement is a statement of the organization's purpose, what it wants to accomplish in the larger environment. Number two, a clear mission statement acts as an invisible hand that guides people in the organizations. Number three, market definitions of a business are better than product or technological definitions. Product and technological technologies can become outdated by basic market needs may last forever. Number four, a market oriented mission statement if what do customer value? Number four, what should our business be? The first step in the strategic planning process is defining the company mission. Number one, a mission statement is a statement of the organization's purpose, what it wants to accomplish in the larger environment. Number two, a clear mission statement acts as an invisible hand that guides people in the organizations. Number three, market definitions of a business are better than product or technological definitions. Product and technological technologies can become outdated by basic market needs may last forever. Number four, a market oriented mission statement defines the business in the term of satisfying basic customer needs. The mission statement must avoid being too narrow or too broad. Mission statement must: number one, be realistic. Number two, be specific. Number three, fit the market environment. Number four, indicate distinctive competencies. And number five, be motivating. Setting company objectives and goals. The company's mission need to be turned into detailed sporting objectives for each level of management. This second step in the strategic planning process requires the manager to set company goals and objectives and be responsible for achieving them. The number one, the mission leads to a hierarchy of objectives, including business and marketing objectives. Number two, objectives should be as specific as possible. C. Designing the business portfolio. The third step in the strategic planning process is designing the business portfolio. Number one, the business portfolio is a collection of businesses and products that make up the company. And number two, the best business portfolio is the one that best fits the company's strengths and weaknesses to opportunities in the environment. B. In order to design the business portfolio, the business must: number one, analyze its current business portfolio and decide which business should receive more, less, or no investment. Developing growth strategies for adding new products of businesses to the portfolio analyzes the current business portfolio. In order to analyze the current business portfolio, the company must conduct portfolio analysis, a tool by which management identifies and evaluates the various businesses that make up the company. To step our importance in this analysis, number one, the first step is the strategy. Businesses unit is a unit of the company that has a separate mission and objective and which can be planned independently from the company's business. Number one, using the BCG approach where a company classified all its SBUs according to the growth share matrix. A. The vertical axis marketing growth rate provides a measure of the marketing attractiveness. B. The horizontal axis relative market share services as a measure of company strength in the market. Number two, using the matrix, four types of substitute can be identified: A. Stars, B. Cash cow, C. Question marks, and D. Dogs. Let's discuss A. Stars. Stars are high growth, high share businesses or product. They need heavy investment to finance their rapid growth potential. B. Cash cow. Cash cow are low growth, high share businesses or product. They are established, successful, and need less investment to hold shares. C. Question mark. Question mark are low share businesses units in high growth market. They require a lot of cash to hold their shares. D. Dogs. Those are low growth, low share businesses and products. They may generate enough cash to maintain themselves but do not have much futures. Once it has classified its substitute, a company must determine what role each will play in the future. The four strategies that can be pursued for each substitute are: number one, the company can invest more in the business units in order to build its shares. Number two, the company can invest enough just to hold at the current level. Number three, the company can harvest the substitute. Number four, the company can divest the SWV. As time passes, SWVs, WSSBUs change their position in the growth share matrix. Each has its own life cycle. The growth share matrix has done much to the help strategic planning study. However, there are problems and limitations with the method. Number one, the company can invest more in the business unit in order to build its shares. Number two, the company can invest enough just to hold at the current level. Number three, the company can harvest the SWV. Number four, the company can divest the SWU. As time the SWU change their position, the growth matrix each has its own SWV. As time passes, SWVs, WSSBUs change their position in the growth share matrix. Each has its own life cycle. The growth share matrix has done much to the help strategic planning study. However, there are problems and limitations with the method. Number one, the company can invest more in the business unit in order to build its shares. Number two, the company can invest enough just to hold at the current level. Number three, the company can harvest the SWV. Number four, the company can divest the SWU. As time the SWU change their position, the growth matrix each has its own cycle. The growth share matrix has done much to help strategic planning study. However, there are problems and limitations with the method. They can be difficult, time consumer and costly be implement. Management may find it difficult to define SWUS and measure market share and growth. 3. The focus on classifying current businesses but provide little advice for future planning. They can lead the company to placing too much emphasis on market share growth or growth through entry into attractive new markets. This can cause unwise expensive into hoard new risky ventures or giving up on established unit too quickly. In spite of the drawbacks, most firms are still committed to strategic planning.